Shalom, shalom. Start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Howard Kakwadash, to bonus to the elders, a great millstone who rule well. Honor to Yakim doing this work of truth and sincerity, and shalom to Yasharella. I'm gonna jump right into it. We gotta keep bringing out these prophecies as watchmen. We gotta hasten the day and put off the flesh as much as we possibly can and follow the law to the best of our ability. But yeah, I'm gonna jump right into Joel 2. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. That's telling the prophets to warn Israel. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Meaning, it's near. And that's what the prophets are supposed to be warning. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. Talking of the darkness of the day of the Lord. A great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as a garden of Eden before them, behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array before the face. The people shall be much pained, all faces shall gather blackness. This is talking about the bleakness, of the day of the Lord. So they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb, they shall the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one of his way, and they shall not break their ranks, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run up the wall, they shall climb up upon the horses, they shall enter in the window like a thief. The earth shall shake before them, the heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw the shining. I'm talking about the darkness of the day of the Lord. And the Lord shall utter the voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that exalteth his word, for the day of the Lord is very great. Tremble, and who can abide in it? Who can abide it? And all those verses previous were letting us know how dark the day of the Lord will be, And moving on. Therefore also now saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, and rend your heart and not your garments. Turn unto the Lord your power, for he is glorious and merciful, slow to anger, and great in kindness, and repenteth him of evil. Who knoweth if he will return and repent and leave a blessing behind him, even a meat offering and a drink offering unto the Lord your power? Blow the trumpet in Zion, talking the prophets, sanctify a fast, call a solemn assembly, the Passover. Gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children, basically do the work, man. And those that suck the breast, let the bridegroom go forth of his chamber, and the bride out of her closet. Let the priest and ministers of the Lord weep between the porch, basically lament, and beg and repent. Then will the Lord be jealous for his land and pity his people. Yeah, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and ye shall be satisfied therewith. And I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen, but I will remove far off from you the northern army. And who is that talking about? When all this goes down, the mark of the beast, R3D microchip, all these prophecies coalesce, you know what I mean? And it's going to be a huge thing, and then the nukes are going to get set off, and the elect will be saved. And who's that northern army? It's the Russians and the northern quarters, because not the whole world is going to be destroyed. I'm going to jump to 21. Fear not, O land. Be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. This thing is about faith as well. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness do spring. Even the earth is suffering, and the animals therein. For the tree breatheth her fruit, and the fig tree and the vine do yield their strength. Be glad, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your power, for he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. And the floor shall be full of wheat, and the fats shall overflow. Basically talking about the blessing that is to come upon Israel, and first and foremost the elect. When all the terrible dark day is going on as well. I'm gonna skip to 28. About to close out. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions, And verse 32, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. And we know this thing is about, who the Lord chooses to save. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, meaning you have to be an Israelite, as the Lord has said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. And with that, I want to give all praises and glory, honor and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem, Harakak Wadash, honors to the elders, great millstone, honors to you, Akim, and shalom to you.